Hello. Good evening, Jack.
Good evening.
Okay, so how are you today, Jack?
I'm fine.
Okay, it's great that you are fine. Okay, so what did you do today?
Play and learn.
Okay, play and learn. Okay, did you learn piano today?
Yes.
Oh, you played piano today. And how about dancing?
No, I'm not dancing today.
Oh, okay, so you didn't dance today. Okay, so let us start with our lesson for today. So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we already answered this one. Okay, so now let's do this one more time. Okay, so we already did this one, but we just talked this one for a little time. Okay, so let's do it one more time as an exercise.
10A. Clothes, animals, and school. Listen and look. There is one example.
Grandpa, look at this picture. I took it on our school trip
Wow, it's lovely. Where did you go?
to a butterfly farm. I loved it there. Everything was so interesting.
Good.
Can you see the answer? Now you listen and write.
Which day did you go to the butterfly farm?
On Monday, we all took pictures there and we had to write about the trip for our homework later in the week.
I see. Was the butterfly farm far away? Did you have to go by train?
Not this time. The driver took us there in the school bus. It didn't take very long to get there.
And were you there all day?
Again, please. Again.
We left school at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Clothes, animals, and school. Listen and look. There is one example.
Grandpa, look at this picture. I took it on our school trip
Wow, it's lovely. Where did you go?
to a butterfly farm. I loved it there. Everything was so interesting.
Good.
Can you see the answer? Now you listen and write.
Which day did you go to the butterfly farm?
On Monday, we all took pictures there and we had to write about the trip for our homework later in the week.
I see. Was the butterfly farm far away? Did you have to go by train?
Not this time. The driver took us there in the school bus. It didn't take very long to get there.
And were you there all day?
No, we left school at 9 o'clock and arrived back at about 3 o'clock.
Tell me more. What did you see there?
Hundreds of really beautiful insects. I loved visiting the part where they had all the butterflies, but they had a few unusual birds and other animals there too. There was a black swan. That was the most unusual thing I saw there, I think.
Did they let you give it something to eat?
No, swans have to eat special food, Grandpa. But there was a surprise for us when my friends and I got hungry.
What do you mean?
Our teachers gave us a picnic.
Great. Did you eat your picnic outside?
Yes, next to a waterfall. It was really pretty, but you can't swim there. Come and look at my homework. I described everything I saw. My teacher said it was very good.
Okay.
Okay, so now a girl tells his grandfather about her school trip. Okay, so
10A.
this is Monday. It's
Clothes,
correct.
animals,
And they ride in a school bus at 9 o'clock, and they saw a black swan, and it's unusual because it's usually white, and had a picnic lunch by a waterfall. How about you? Had you went to a school trip? Had you joined a school trip before, Jack? Jack, had you tried to join a school trip before? I can't hear you because you mute yourself.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a yes. Okay, where have you been?
In many places. Many
Like, can you share me at least two places that you went
A
to?
museum. A museum.
A museum. Okay, so it's a museum. Next, and what did you do at the museum? I mean, what can you see at the museum?
A pond of the elephant. A a baby pig with two heads and many things.
Oh, wow.
Many more. Animal.
Many animals too.
Yes.
Okay, so when it was happen?
Last year.
Okay, in what grade are you that one?
Grade 3.
It's grade 3. Okay. Okay, so it's in grade 3. Did you enjoy that trip?
Yes.
Yes, very much. Do you think that's the most memorable trip for you?
Yes.
Okay, how many times that have you went to a trip?
20, 20 plus.
20 times. Okay, so it's a lot. So do you remember your first trip?
No.
Okay. So now let's have the revision, the present simple and the past simple. Okay, so now you read it first. You answer it first.
Dear Peter, summer, dra- last summer traveled to
Mm, travel. Is it
travel
travel?
this
What could be the correct, what could be the past form for travel?
travel to the to agreement with my family. We
We stand. We stand.
I
Is
don't know.
it's okay, so the present tense is stay. What is the past tense, past simple tense for stay?
I don't know.
Okay, try to answer it. Don't just stick with the I don't know.
Can you turn off your mic?
Okay. Okay, so you answer, you read it. Dear Peter,
Dear Peter, last summer I once traveled to Edremite with my family. We we to stay in our friend's house because we wanted to stay in a nice book quiet hotel. I played on the beach, went for sightseeing, swam in the beautiful sea, and rode many postcards. This it was a really different holiday for me. In holiday, I usually nice stay in bed for an 10 slept more.
okay, so now let's check your answer. Okay, so traveled, it's correct. Next is stayed. Okay, so this is wrong. Okay, so this is the stayed, Stayed. And next is wanted, correct. And played, correct. And went, past tense, past form for go. And swam, correct. Wrote, correct. Was, correct. And stay. Okay, I usually stay. Okay, so this is in the last part. This is not a past event. Okay, so okay, so you can say, I usually stay in the bed more and then sleep more. Okay, so just like that. Okay, so now continue. One day, okay, use the present simple and past simple. Mm. Okay, so now you read. Okay, so Jack.
Yes.
Okay, so unmute yourself. I can't hear you. Okay, so now you read one day.
One day we visited to a small island called Boscada. My father warned me before the trip not leave them. He wanted to me to stay with them during a whole trip. I usually 14. I usually listen to my father, but I listen him listen him in that trip because island was so beautiful and I couldn't wait to see with them. They were really slow during the trip. I haven't you lost them. Hopefully, at the end of the trip, I found them. They are ang- angry with me. However, I really tell have tell great time with them. Tell Peter, what were your holiday like? What did last summer?
Okay, very good. Okay, so let's check your answer. What did you do last summer? Okay, let's check. So this is visited, correct? Warned, correct? Wanted, correct? Okay, listen. Okay, but I listen him in that trip. I listen. Okay, so it should be ed. My father, but I didn't listen. Okay, and I couldn't wait to see. Okay, 16 is was where, correct? Lost, found. Okay, where? So it should be where. However, I really had great time without them. So tell me, Peter, what was your holiday like? What did you do? Okay, so you forgot the you do. What did last summer? Okay, so what did you do? So what did you do last summer? Okay, so what did you do last summer? How about you, Jack? What did you do last summer?
Nothing, play and learn.
Okay, so just just the simple things. Okay, so now talk about your school trip. Okay, so let's talk about your last school trip. Okay, so where did you go?
I can remember because it were in my two in grade two. Now I'm grade four already.
Okay, you said you went to a museum.
I just can remember that.
Okay, so let's say we went. Okay, so we went to see. Now we went to a museum that is near or far from my city? Okay. Now, we can say that too. Now, what time did you leave home?
About leave school or home.
Leave home.
About 8:30.
Okay. So we can say, so we leave home at about 8:30 in the morning or half past 8. Okay, so half past 8. Now, what did you see? What did you see at the museum?
In the museum,
Mm,
I see
I
elephant
saw,
bone.
okay,
I
so
saw elephant bone.
an elephant bone. I saw an
A
elephant
pig,
bone.
a pig with two heads. A baby pig.
Okay, a baby pig with two heads and another. And
and many.
okay, historical things that was being discovered by the scientists a long time ago. Okay, we can say this one too. Okay, next. Where did you have lunch? Where did you have lunch? Where did you have lunch?
At home.
Hmm?
At
During your
home.
trip, during your school trip, where did you have your lunch?
At home because that school trip done at half past 11 a.m.
Okay, I had my lunch at home because it was finished early before lunchtime. Okay. Okay, next. Who did you go with?
My teacher and my friend, my teacher and my friend class.
Okay, or we can say, I go there with my teacher and the whole class. Okay. Now, what was the trip like? What was the trip like?
It was very fun. We have lots of story to tell with to tell with my friend.
Okay, it was very fun and it has a lot of stories to tell. Okay, very good. So it has a lot of stories to tell. Now, what was the best part of the trip? What was the best part of the trip?
Is to see many bone of snake.
Okay, so the best part of the trip is to saw a lot of bones from the different kinds of snakes. Okay, that one. Now, Okay, so would you like to go there again and why? Would you like to go there again and why?
Yes, because I want to see them again.
Okay, so yes, because I want to see them once again. Okay. Okay, so now look at the pictures and write words. Find 16 more things that begin with the same letter. Okay, so for example, a, apple, and animals. Okay, so they start at the letter
S.
A.
I like this very much.
Okay, write words. Okay, so you have to write words. Okay, so now how about this one? Book and, okay, you write it first.
Book and kitten.
B, it's letter B. The thing that starts with letter B too. Book and,
Backpack.
okay, so it should be backpack. Okay, letter C.
Comic.
And
Cage.
okay. Okay, very good. Next is dress and,
Dinosaur.
okay, where is the dinosaur in the picture? Oh, yes, there's a dinosaur in the picture.
Here.
Hmm.
Hey,
How about finger and continue? Finger and
fresh.
fresh?
Yes, I
Fish,
see fresh.
fish, fish.
Fish.
Okay, gloves and
Glass.
glass.
Glasses.
Glasses. And H, hair and
Hair.
okay, hair and head. And I.
What mean information?
Information, something that will tell you about a snake.
In night.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
Oh, you
I,
should get something that's in this
information
picture.
and information and information and can I write the word mice?
Yes, M is for mouth and
Can I write the word mice here?
okay.
Mice. Neck. No.
How about necklace and
I don't see any mhm, word about and here.
okay. Okay, so no problem. Okay, so I will send this one to you as your assignment. Okay, so we will gonna continue this one in our next meeting. Okay, so let me. Okay, so you have to finish this one. Okay, you have to finish this one,
Okay.
and this will serve.
Homework.
Yes. Okay, so don't forget that. Okay, so this one will serve as your homework.
Can you give for my mom,
Yes,
please?
okay, and don't forget about it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so this is the picture, of course. I will send this one to your mom. And I hope you won't forget this one.
Okay.
Okay, so this one. So we stop at, wait.
This part.
Okay, we stop on this part and this one. So you already answered the
Mm,
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J up to M. Okay, that
okay.
one. Okay. So you have to
Goodbye.
continue that one, okay, Jack?
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, remember your assignment, okay?
Okay,
Okay, so
goodbye.
thank you